Self-love is always the key. Be kind to yourself and just be good, just be good. It's the little things, step by step. Be consistent, be patient, and just keep it going. And make sure you look after yourself. Once you start realizing who you are and the things that you do, if you can become aware of all of them things, I think it will help you greatly in terms of when you approach a situation like whether you want to build muscle or fat loss. Because most of the time we're running around, we don't even know what we want. We've seen a picture in the magazine, we see somebody on TV, we see our friends on holiday, and they're looking good, and you think, well, that's what you're gonna be like. But yeah, we are already enough, we're already okay inside, and we're good. So just make sure that when you're making these goals and these decisions, just think about what is it am I trying to be? Who am I trying to impress? Am I just doing it for myself? Or go deep down and say, I'm trying to fool myself, I'm doing this for myself, but yeah, I'm being influenced, i.e. by watching television and, celebrities, your mates, and, Instagram is big nowadays, Photoshop, you got your filters on, you can make yourself look good, but then at the end of the day, is that who you are, and is that what you want? Is that how you want to live your life every day? Who are you following? What are you watching? And just be kind to yourself and say, look, okay, I know I may not be in great shape, but you know what, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to make a few changes in my diet, make a few changes in my lifestyle, eat less, do more, small meals every other. Your body will tell you. If you're hungry, eat, but don't just eat for the sake of, I'm bored, or there's nothing to do, or, our emotional attachment with food is big. We go out for food. It's fun, that's classed as a social activity, but just be wary of when you go to these places, and love yourself, look after yourself. Nobody will do that for you, even I can. So make sure you look after yourself, and self-love, and make sure you be self-awareness. I think for me that's the biggest thing. Self-awareness is big. Once you know who you are and why you do what you do, and why you eat, or why you want those muscle, or why you want that six-pack, not just for the holiday, or not just to look good for my wedding, or I know these are big moments, big events, but it's all good, fair enough, being good at one day, looking good and glamorous and like the best you've ever been, to be followed by the rest of your life, just letting go and being, just what's the point, If you're going to do something, do it for the rest of your life. That's what I'm always saying. And when you approach things like this, as I do, I look at it not just for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. That's just going to give me false hope or false sense of, at least it's like a cheap goal, It's like I'm going to be looking good for a couple of days, then the next thing I'm back home, I'm back in my normal routine. I feel bad about myself again, and then it's like I'm back to square one. Just like when Friday comes, I get sad, but when Monday comes, I'm happy. So what I do now is I tend to just keep it rolling. I'll treat Friday as every Monday, every day as a Monday. So, you just gotta get the momentum, keep yourself going, and make sure you love yourself. Know who you are, know what you do, Sometimes it means, going back down to the drawing board, getting a notebook. We got phones nowadays. Record your day, what you're doing. Why are you going to the shops to get this? What have you eaten and why have you not eaten? Most of us don't even eat. So when we get to eat, we just go all out for it like, there's no tomorrow. So just being aware of what's going on and, outside and inside, it will give you a better perspective to tackle things like fat loss and muscle building and whatever you do in life as well. So, this is big. This is not just muscle. I know people want muscle, people want to look good, but at the end of the day, we all want to look good because somehow, some part of us feel like we're lagging behind, or we're not good enough, or we're kind of searching for something that, we're not going to really get to. So just please make sure you understand that concept, understand yourself well before you delve deep into this weight loss and muscle gaining, six-pack, want to look like Beyonce, bum, booty kind of stuff. So make sure, please make sure, just think about this. we could be, you could save yourself a lot of money, you could save yourself a lot of hassle, stress, and, things could start going on well again because you are already enough. Everybody's enough. You might not feel inadequate because some people make us feel inadequate, or indirectly or directly, but you are enough. There's nothing wrong or right about anything. Nobody's wrong or right. You just be yourself. So take that on board. Make sure. I keep repeating this. I've said it 1,000 times, but this is something that I've taken since I started. I was skinny, and I had to overcome that mindset thing that I was talking to you about last week. That regardless of how skinny I am, I gotta start loving myself, and I just love myself. I accepted myself for who I was, and for what I was then, skinny. And, I just love myself. So, once you get through that bit where you don't become shy or you don't become inadequate, you then, whatever comes after that, it's just bonus. It's just, okay, it's bonus. Okay, I'm going to get some muscle, good. But, I don't need that muscle. But anyway, I look good. I'll feel good around other people. And again, it's still the same thing. You might feel good then you might be in a position to help other people as well, because you know how good it is and you've experienced it, and you want other people to have that. So I think that's important, and I think that's what gives me drive in doing what I do and doing Star Pepper and all of this stuff. So, if you need help talking mindset, I always think mindset, it's gotta be mental, man. It's mental. All of this stuff is good, training, skipping, whatever we do, lifting weights and all that stuff, all of that stuff is good because it physically it gets our endorphins going. We feel good for a while. It's good. It's a good hobby. But at the end of the day, it's your mindset, what goes on through your head, and what you feel, and how you look to yourself. How do you talk to yourself? Because the saying, people will treat people like you want to be treated. And so people will treat you the way you treat them. So that's the case with you and your body. If you treat it rough, it's going to, treat you rough at the same time. But if you're kind to it, you're going to be all right.